Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 38 of the Vocal Lube Podcast. I am joined today by my co-hosts, Max and Dan. And today, I'm sure we have stuff to talk about.
How sure?
No, very sure.
Pretty positive about that?
Yeah, because we talked about it beforehand, but I completely forgot. Yes, sir.
So what do you think
More
that
productive.
What do we have to talk about?
would be? Yeah, what do you think we got to talk about?
I don't know. I put up the curtains.
No. You put up a curtain.
Yeah, no, 2 curtains.
That's one rod.
Yeah.
And it's a curtain.
Is a curtain the individual fabric itself or the entire thing?
I would say it would be one unit.
Okay.
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
I mean, I think you could say they're individual curtains, the fabrics itself, but it's one entire unit.
Yes, it's one.
How many more curtains do you need to put up?
What's up?
How many more curtains do you need to put
A
up?
lot more. A lot more.
Well, in theory,
No, like 4.
3. Yeah, I guess maybe 4.
Yeah, 4. 3 upstairs, 2 down here.
Yeah.
5 total.
Are you just gonna run like those types of curtains, or are you gonna get blackout curtains?
Those kind.
True.
For the time being,
True.
we're weaning the neighborhood off of our visibility. Yeah.
Okay.
Because now they can still kind
I
of
don't
see
really
in.
want. I don't really want blackout curtains though.
You're
Well,
gonna
you
have to
can run,
speak
like,
a little louder into the mic.
Dual curtains, like you have these, but then you also have blackout ones with it. You pull those over, and then you have.
That's what I was
another
telling
set.
Bill. That's why I said I'm used to, but this is fine for
Okay.
now.
Okay.
I would say that your typical shade, like unless you have shades on the windows, and then you have a curtain that comes over and blacks it out. But I would say you typically would run another set of curtains, but with the setup that you have right now, it's not really feasible. You would need another bar.
I put those up. Do you like how they look?
I'm proud of you, Bill.
Mhm.
How long did that take you? It should have taken like 5 minutes.
Nah,
No?
probably like 30, 45.
30 or 45?
Yeah. I
Did
didn't
you
get it all
nail them
leveled.
or did you screw them?
I had to get them all leveled. Drop anchors in them.
That took you 45?
Yeah, to make sure everything was all good.
You remember he's rocking a torpedo. Like a 7-inch torpedo.
A laser level could have gotten you right
Yeah.
within seconds.
Yeah. Fortunately, I
Could've.
had no reason to really buy one. So
That is the reason right there.
to use it once, okay.
Well, you're going to have to use it twice, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times.
And then what? Not ever use it again?
Well, next time you want something level that's across the board, you can level it with that.
It would have saved you, say, 4.5 hours worth of work if it took you 45 minutes to get that level.
No, I think I could do it faster. I just didn't know how I was going to set it up. But now that I got it, I think it looks good.
But imagine this, right? You go upstairs, you shoot that laser level. You don't need to shoot the laser
They'd
level
all
for
be
every...
exact
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. Because
Same.
now you got to make sure you get that one at the same height as that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, well.
yeah. It is what it is.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks better than not having them.
Yeah.
They look good.
I will say this side seems like it sticks out a little bit further than that side, but I can't tell. It might be just because these curtains are like more scrunched up, and I can't see where the window pane or the windowsill ends.
Those are about like 30 to 40 inches longer or so.
Yeah, that's not what I was referencing, but nice. Hell yeah.
I mean, that just comes down to, I think you'd need custom rods if the rods aren't like exact, kind of, because you have to find the middle, because you can't push the curtains past the middle because of the way that they're built.
Mm-hmm.
So it just comes down to those rods.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. I think it looks okay for now. But honestly, that's like the least of the concerns. Biggest concern right now is the fucking pool. That motherfucker is... Goddamn, dude. All right, what was that guy's name? Jamar?
Yeah.
Jamar, dude, what a fucking asshole. I don't even think that guy did shit. I think...
I don't know what his business model is, but we need to get on that business model.
that's what I was telling
Because
Bill.
you
I was like,
paid
if it's
him-
that easy...
You paid
to
him a
make-
significant amount of money for
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
65 minutes worth of his time.
Yeah.
for what he basically showed up, untarped the pool, plugged in the pump, hit start. Now, he says that he shocked the pool and did all that. I don't know if I believe it.
You know, you don't want to like sit there and watch your, you want to like trust your contractors to do what they say that they're going to do. But that may have been one of those situations where you needed to watch that motherfucker.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Well, I think we probably should have watched him just to begin with to learn.
Yep. Agreed.
But I guess, some things slip through the cracks when video games are on the line. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I wish we just didn't do that, guy. I wish we just went with a fucking company because it's been a pain in the ass. We're running into low chlorine count, like super low. Total chlorine was normal, like adequate. Free chlorine was super low.
The guy hasn't returned any of your messages at all.
He does, but not
frequently.
Not frequently enough to have like a conversation.
They haven't been like, it doesn't seem like anything that you did worked. Can you come back here?
That's what I tell Billy to tell him, but I don't know what Billy's actually sent him.
I was just like, hey, this is fucked up.
Did you actually say that?
No, not exactly that.
So what'd you say?
But I was like, hey, did you put chemicals in? And all he was like is, yeah. What am I supposed to do? Just be like, oh, hey, you stupid piece of fucking shit. I'm not going to say that.
No, but you could be like, hey, we're testing the pool and it doesn't seem like any of the levels are adequate to like what we paid you for.
Yeah.
I mean, I also don't want to deal with the guy.
Well, yeah, I guess if you're okay with losing the money, that's fine.
That's part of it too.
Because I consider it money lost anyways.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. I understand where that mentality. I don't trust him. I would never you pay that man $1.
No.
After that bullshit, dude. I mean, granted, look.
But you'd get him to come back and do it for free.
It rained twice.
Yeah, which probably threw the...
It is very possible that immediately killed our free chlorine. Now, with that being said...
It shouldn't have done everything that bad.
Well, my problem really is that before it rained, the pool smelled like it was, like bacteria water. Right? Like he didn't it didn't seem like he shocked the pool and it killed the bacteria. It stopped smelling like that after about 4 or 5 gallons of chlorine that we dumped in.
Yeah.
We also hit it with 10 pounds of shock. 10 fucking pounds.
Plus more.
Plus more today.
Yeah.
Is there like a calculator online that you can use?
Yeah. The only problem is we don't know the exact volume of the pool.
Yeah.
So we ran laser measurement. No.
I just need to go upstairs and look through that shit.
You're telling me the whole time it's upstairs?
There's got to be documentation on that.
There's 100% documentation.
Why are you not looking at it then?
Because in that moment, I was like,
you literally went and looked through the inspection.
Yeah, no.
So you were looking for it, but then you didn't.
Yeah.
But you didn't actually look through the actual document that has it?
Yeah, it's upstairs somewhere.
Oh my God. Okay.
I was going to say, there has to be documentation on like the pool.
So you're telling me this whole time we didn't have to be just guessing? We couldn't actually do...
I mean, I guess, but at some point we just have to figure we were just like, fuck it.
No, dude, if you have the...
that makes the most sense in my mind.
We're basing all of this off of a guesstimation of the volume of the pool based on laser measurements of you and I standing at different ends of the pool, hitting it with a laser.
I figured we were just going until
easy shape.
No, it's not. And like,
I figured we were just going until we were just like, fuck it.
And you don't know the exact depth either.
Well, the problem is that like, let's say the way we were doing it, where it was like a little bit of chlorine, like not even a full gallon, like a quarter gallon of chlorine at a time, that gets wasted. It just gets used up immediately, and then you don't have it anymore. So we need to hit it all at once with one go ahead. Yeah. But we can't do that reliably if we don't know the volume of the pool, which is why we did that laser measurement thing to guesstimate. But you're telling me this whole time.
Yeah, there's documentation of it.
Son of a...
It's not like it didn't exist.
Well, that's what you made it seem to me, because we went through all these extra steps just to figure out the volume when you could have just gone upstairs and found a document.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, come on.
I mean, if you guys went to the point of laser measuring, you wouldn't you think that you should just go grab the document?
I mean, I guess no.
I mean, we were basing everything off of a guesstimation. I mean, that was the biggest frustrating part about it, was that I had no idea how much water was in there, and everything, all the instructions was based on volume.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to need to find that documentation.
Yes. I mean,
I feel like that would alleviate a lot of the issues.
if I knew the volume of the pool, way easier to fucking cue in these, dude, like, then you know it's like, oh, okay, I have 40,000 gallons. Now I know exactly how much of everything I need. And you can keep real tight track of that. So that you don't have to go buy 10 gallons of chlorine, 12 pounds of shock just to wing it and pray it works. Because now we're over the chlorine level.
Yeah.
Right? If we knew how much chlorine we needed because we knew the volume and we knew the ppm.
You guys have extra chlorine in there now?
Now we have extra chlorine.
Two chlorinated?
Too chlorinized, yeah. Chlorinated, yes. It's over chlorinated now.
That blows because no one likes a chlorine pool anyways. So over chlorine.
Well, you know what, dude? Bill tested it this morning, said it was perfect chlorine by the time I literally texted him. I was like, I have this weird fear right now that the chlorine knows I'm at work. So it's showing up good and it knows that I'm coming home at some point. So it's working its ass off to disappear. And by the time I got home, gone.
Yes, sir.
Part of that, I think, is the heat that it's running at. I think part of it's the filter being clogged. So I'm thinking water isn't moving well in there, which means we could just have a fucking pool of chlorine sitting in there. Right? Which is a problem. Yeah. So that means we could be super over chlorinated right now. Yeah. Just somewhere in there is a concentration of chlorine. So that pump, that whole situation needs to get fixed.
So the pump's not working.
The pump is working. It's definitely working.
But the filter's not working.
The filter seems to be a little clogged because the heater said it was getting a low flow rate. So,
have you guys opened it up to look at the filter?
I don't know where it is. I think I know where it is. It's in this big egg-shaped looking thing. I just don't know if it's...
Weren't you there when he put in the supposed new one?
Yeah.
So you know where it is.
I was not.
But he knows where it is.
I'm assuming at this point, if Billy has important information, he's withholding it. Just to watch me run around like a fucking idiot.
No.
There's
so we can both figure it out.
80 degree weather on the forecast, and I'm going to be
coming
upset.
Up Tuesday.
I'm going to be upset if you guys have not figured this out by then.
No, we're not going to.
Max, I'm fighting against somebody who doesn't want me to succeed.
If my father's pool is repatched and filled in and running before you guys get this bitch up and running, I don't even know what to...
Well, how about this? Have your dad hire Jamar.
No, I think he's going through a reputable pool company.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Have him go through Jamar, let Jamar set him back, and then we can start. Because I guarantee you Jamar's dumping some type of like super microbiome into your fucking pool.
I mean, he's also running salt water, so it's a different world. He doesn't have to worry about some of the issues you guys have going on.
Yeah. Wouldn't be nice. But no, we're fucking out here doing chemistry experiments in the backyard, man.
And you guys are out of strips.
Well, Billy got some more.
Oh, you have more strips.
We have some more strips now, but we are going through them like fucking...
Yeah, I saw your collection over there. I think that's more strips than anyone's used in a 5-day period.
Dude, I'm testing the water like it's weird because it's like you drop the chlorine in, everything's good. You can see a little bit of chlorine in it, and then it just disappears. And then you'll put more chlorine and it just disappears.
Something's not working properly.
No.
Because I don't think that's how that works.
Something's not working properly. And
yeah,
that'd be a service ticket right there. Yeah, if something's not working properly, I think it's a combination of multiple things. I think not knowing the volume of the pool, so not knowing the amount of chemicals we need to add is a problem. I think the fact that Jamar might not have actually done his initial duty and might have thought or forgotten that he did it. I think the clogged filter or full filter needs to get fixed up and cleaned out. I think once that happens, we'll get a little more success.
Which is concerning given that was supposedly a very expensive filter.
Yes.
That's brand new.
It could have been also just a very dirty pool.
Yeah.
So keep in mind it has been raining, so it's been filtering out dirt a lot. As the wind blows shit into the pool and stuff sinks and sediment sinks. I think there's a lot of that. Also, it being the first time either of us have ever opened or ran a pool with no experience.
Yeah, I think that just goes back to like when that guy clearly sucks, but you may want to go and get an actual pool company out here.
Agreed.
Someone that has a website where you can like lodge a
Yes.
complaint if something goes wrong, but someone to like actually
Yes.
legitimately teach you what to do.
Agreed.
Like show you while you're doing it. Like he watches you do it and says, okay, that was right, or okay, that
Yeah.
was wrong.
Yeah. Or someone that at least lets us film him doing it. I don't know. Something.
Yeah, I mean,
Just something.
I mean, I can say like, you know, my dad did that, and my dad also managed pools for 6 years, so like he had a pre-existing knowledge of how shit worked, but then also like had a guy come out and like really like show him what every knob did.
The only thing I can like baseline understand is the chemistry. That's it. But that's not really helping me right now.
No, because I mean, clearly there's system issues as well.
There are system issues, and also chemistry doesn't mean a thing if you don't know quantities.
No, yeah, it's kind of tough because I mean, like 1,000 gallons off could really affect,
Yes.
and you could be like,
We got a
could be,
guesstimation
like,
of
multiple thousand.
37,500 gallons. Guesstimation. Now, I think we're over that.
like it's a higher number.
I think
to
we're closer to
40?
40.
I mean, because how did you guys measure the depth?
I guessed. I
And then
fucking
you
guessed
also have to-
I guessed the shallow end was 3 and the deep end was 8.
But then you also have to guess like the slope in which
It just did it. I went on a website and it guesstimated. If, like I said, that's, it's like,
I mean, it could be close. But
I think it's close-ish. I wouldn't even put it in close, but I would say it's close-ish. Like it's far enough off to where it's not working for us. Granted, if we can keep the chlorine where it is, well, it has to lower, and it has been slightly getting lower. But,
though, don't you find it slightly concerning how quickly the chlorine is dissipating?
so everything I've been reading, right? We have a few things that could be happening. Number one, the cyanuric or whatever word that is, acid levels could be low.
The sayonara.
Cyanuric. Not really sure, to be honest with you, how you pronounce that. Those acid levels, if they're too low, the free chlorine isn't protected from the sunlight. So after 15 minutes, you lose 50% of the concentration.
Oh.
So there's that. But I think our cyanuric levels are actually fine compared to, like, when we look at the strips, it looks fine. So I don't think it's that. It could be, but I don't think it's that. Another thing is that there's a lot of organic life in the pool, in the water, which is a possibility based on the amount of times it rained, how full the pool was before, all that, you know what I mean? We didn't like pour like.
It just seems like you guys have used a lot of chlorine.
We have used a fuck ton of chlorine. And like I keep saying, I'm like, my concern is that it's sitting somewhere in the pool. And like, it's just sitting in like a dense.
It's not like floating. It's not being circulated properly.
Correct. So I don't know. Maybe that's a problem. I don't want to turn up the RPMs on the pump because I'm concerned that the filter is clogged now, and I don't want to overload pressure. Though the PSI in the filter is pretty low, so I'm thinking we could afford to bump up the RPM. It's sub 10 PSI in there, so I think it can go up higher.
Do you have the filter model?
Yeah, it's out there. I know what the big Jimmy is. It's the.
But like, do you have the documentation sheet or like the spec sheet on that to know like how high you can push it?
Nope. We were given nothing. Maybe Billy has it.
No, but I mean, like, do you at least know the model so you can look it up? I'm sure.
Well, look, I know what the model is of the big outside shell, but I don't know if that's what he put inside of it. And he didn't like give us a box or anything.
He gave you as the fucking Temu special.
Dude, not even. Temu might even pull through better than he did. Like, he gave us the.
He got fucking fleeced.
Yep. It's really too bad.
Does the guy have a website?
I don't know.
So no, probably not. I'm thinking it's word of mouth.
Is that how you found him? Was through word of mouth? Like someone recommended him?
I just asked my aunt who she uses.
Have you like hit up your aunt and you're like, this guy was shit?
Yeah, I told her he was bad.
And their response to that was?
It hasn't happened to them.
Yeah.
I wonder if their pool's fucked.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering now, like, yeah, how fucked is their pool, or how much money are they paying that motherfucker just to get it going and good?
I don't know, because it's like at a certain point you got to question. Like, I mean, that guy was not here long. I mean, I
No.
wasn't here for the first part, but I was here once he brought the filter back. But it didn't seem like he was here that long to
No, he wasn't.
to warrant his price.
Correct. I think a lot of that price was the filter,
Yeah.
but besides that, I mean, I still wouldn't have paid him the money that Bill paid him.
It would have been nice to get like the box.
But that's not
for
like
the filter.
It's not like Billy would have known that he was gonna fuck him. It's just like,
Yeah, I mean, if
he
it comes
trusted somebody.
if it comes recommended, you'd hope that it's decent. So.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You live, you learn. This is definitely a learning period when it comes to operating a pool. We're finding out right now that it's not as easy as you'd think it would be if you don't get set off on a good foot. Because now it's just like pure guessing games and reaction rather than like, let's set this up properly.
It really sucks because Saturday last week was beautiful.
I know. I was outside working the pool.
And he told you guys it was going to be
wishing.
ready by Friday.
Yeah, and he said it was going to be open by
Oh.
Friday. He was like Saturday at the latest. What a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like that, dude, it's been firing me up. I'm like, how the hell do you go around doing this kind of business?
Well, he has no online trace, so you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trust that dude to watch paint dry.
He had a nice truck, so I assume he's making good money.
Well, you wonder fucking why.
Yeah.
Because he's charging out the ass for whatever he does, and he doesn't do shit. And I guarantee it's just all one-offs, except for some reason he like treats Billy's family really well.
He told
but not Bill.
When he told you like how much the filter was, did he give you like a model or anything? Like anything that you could do like any sort of subtle research on to be like, oh, is it really that expensive?
I mean, I looked up different types of filters for that specific filter, whatever the fuck it is, and yeah, they're expensive.
And it seemed reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, well. It still would have been nice if he like gave you a box. He's like, yeah, this is the filter.
Also, no itemized receipt or anything, so it's not like you could actually break down what we paid for. It's just a whole bad experience with that. But, you know, luckily, Billy's going to learn from this, and next time, we know.
There's got to be a pool company nearby.
Yeah, there has to be. I mean, it sucks because, like, we already pay for somebody, but at the same time, it's like, I just want this to be working so that we don't have to just guess it for the whole summer.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to get it to a point where, like, a professional's like, yeah, you're good to go.
Yeah. Like, I mean, tonight, if the pH is good and the chlorine is dropped, which I don't think it will, I don't think the chlorine will drop significantly until throughout the day tomorrow, just because I think the sunlight is going to do the majority of that work. If for some reason is good, I mean, I'll hop in tonight, but then it's like, all right, we then need to actually get the shit working because there's something going on. I think that we might have a leak back there. I don't know. It dried up, but something about it seems weird. I think
Cooling water is odd.
Yeah, and it could have been just like where it is and relative to everything and how rainy it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be.
I am concerned about that filter thing, though. And I would like someone to come do it because I don't know how to do it. And everything I look up, it keeps mentioning. It always is referencing this multi-valve or whatever.
And you don't think you have that?
No, I don't. It doesn't seem like we do. Everything I've been looking at, it doesn't really show it. So I can't tell you if I do or not. I mean, there's definitely multiple like pipes going into one area, but there's also another pipe that comes in the same area that would make me think that's not a multi. I forgot the word, but yeah. I mean, it's been running us. It's grinding my goddamn gears, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are going on week 2 of it being open,
but not usable. Part of me is also like, you'd think that it's safer though than like a lake or the ocean, like quality of water wise. So like, why couldn't we swim in it?
I think it would just come down to how much how much chemicals you put in at that point.
Yeah,
Because if it's like well over what it should be, then that would be concerning.
correct.
Like a mass amount of chlorine cannot be good for the skin.
No, it's not good for the skin. And I mean, like, if you stick your hand in there now and you pull your hand out, you can feel it. Like, your hand dries out, in that chlorine way. So there's definitely a chlorine in there now. There 100% is. There's too much chlorine, but that's fine. I'd rather it be too much than it never show up. Because that was the problem we were having. It wasn't like it was just low. It was like we weren't getting a fucking trace of it. Our total chlorines we were, but our free chlorine we weren't. And that's the one that matters because there needs to be free chlorine to disinfect and sanitize the water. And it wasn't like we were getting low numbers again. It was just zero. It would almost be trippy because it's like I can't tell if I'm tripping myself out right now and seeing a light shade of pink because I want to, or if I'm actually seeing a light shade of pink. I don't think I was.
Be really unfortunate. Both of you realized that you were colorblind.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we tested it. We stuck the strip directly in some chlorine and it immediately lit up. So it's like, okay, it's definitely working. And we poured the chlorine in, we let it sit there for a little bit and we dip it in and it would pop. And now it's definitely popping positive. It's just, there's too much because I think we just added a fuck ton of chlorine at the end there today. We hit it with 2 things of shock maybe and 2 gallons of chlorine.
Yeah, something like that.
There's a lot of chlorine in it right now, which is fine by me. Kill everything. Free it up. Let's get some swimming done in a week. But I mean, it's so ridiculous, dude. All because you trust one dude to make it right.
Yeah, I mean, in my head, it shouldn't be this difficult, but it's been a long time since I've done any sort of pool care.
Yeah. I think it'll be all right. It's going to take a little bit of time for us to get used to running it and operating it. And then the whole every time it rains, you got to shock it kind of thing is bullshit, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, the only pool I've ever taken care of, and I didn't take care of it to a high level, was 100,000+. I mean, probably 200,000 gallon pool.
Yeah.
Which had a incredibly robust system to it.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Yeah, when you were dumping muriatic acid into that thing, you were just opening 50-pound bags and just dumping it in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're splashing it in.
Yeah.
Because I just don't know. I don't know how much we're supposed to use. So it's just start adding some until the pH starts dropping or the alkalinity starts dropping.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably safe to swim in there. I mean, it looks clean.
It looks clean. It could use a skimming, but that's just surface level shit. I am a little concerned about that filter and the flow through it, but I think we should just pay somebody to come out and square that all away for us because at this point, it's I don't know enough, and this is too expensive of a system for me to want to fuck around with.
Yeah, and you just still don't want to just keep spending money on more chemicals if it's doing nothing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
well,
we'll see how that goes.
It'll work itself out.
Yeah, eventually. For sure. But, yeah, I mean, besides that, I just got some mini sticks. They'll be coming in a few days here. Some mini lax sticks. That should be pretty hype. We got a Elgato Stream Deck Mini. So we can do little page flips now. We can do little scene flips if Max wants to demonstrate one for us real quick. It just allows me to be able to take myself off of that responsibility. Just like that. And now, then that's how that's going to work. It's super simple. Stream Deck, just a pro tip out there for the people. When you configure it, you do need to unplug it and plug it back in. So a nice little reboot will get it working right because
it was struggling at first.
Dude, it was binding all the keys together into one click. It was lowering and raising my PC volume, my computer volume, and a little confused there, but whatever. It's working now. It's pretty cool. I figured it'd be nice because every time that we'd go over to the Google thing, I have to, manually do it here, and then I can come over here and start typing. But this way I can just look over start typing, and Max can rotate, or Billy, whoever wants to hold the controller for the day, can just start flipping pages. And it might be nice once we get like a better or more cameras. Might be able to start routing more cameras and just doing camera flips a little easier. But
Definitely, yeah. No, I think that would be a good use case for it. And I was thinking, I was just looking today, just thinking, getting a move on HQ3, thinking about, a way that we could just get it up and running, the next studio location. I think we just need to get some carpet pad and then just get some fucking cheap carpet up in there. Then get some drywall up on that back wall that opens up into the garage. And then drywall, like, whatever else we want to do. And then just fucking throw some insulation in there and just fucking give it a try. I think just the more professional it would look in there.
yeah,
I think that would be smooth. Budget it as much as possible. Find shit that we can use.
mm-hmm.
You already got wood that we can use to frame it out. And then we just need to fucking... I mean, it's just going to take time at that point. But I think we could knock it out in 2 days if we put some effort into it.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty sick. Bill, what you thinking?
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it'd be too challenging. I think it would be pretty easy just to get it up and running, and then after that, fine tune it.
Yeah, I wish the floor's a little more sturdy though, but that's just because you're walking on.
I mean, we could reinforce it probably.
I'm a little just concerned about the weight of everything that we're gonna have up there. I don't know how sturdy that is.
I mean, I think it should be fine, but if we reinforced it, it would be. I mean, we could just throw in 2x4s in between the joists where they connect to the flooring. Give it a little bit more support.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't think I'm concerned about us falling through.
I'm a little concerned once we get tables, equipment, chairs, human beings. I just don't know. I don't know how.
I think it's fine. I mean, never seen how houses are put together.
Not really, no. So I'm not entirely sure
Yeah,
how this is rocking.
I think we're good.
All right, yeah. I mean, we can fucking do it.
I'm thinking that they built that to hold a decent amount of weight.
I'm hoping.
I mean, they had a couch up there before and a TV and stuff. Who knows what else they had up there? I'm sure they had a bunch of shit in storage.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. I mean, hopefully, man. Hopefully, we can get that working because it'd be nice to get this out of the basement into the.
It'd be nice to have it set up to where we don't have to like ever move it. So like it's always in place.
Yeah.
There's never a question about where we have lights and stuff. Like they're always just in the same spot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with that.
I think just having like a nice backdrop would be nice too, and a different table layout, kind of one where we're not all just on like a rectangular table like this.
For sure. It would be nice to have like a
and then it would warrant having multiple cameras. As of right now, I don't think there's any reason to have multiple cameras, but if we built it out more, I think it would be worth it.
Agreed. What's going on back there, Bill? You're awfully quiet.
No, I'm just going. Just hanging out.
Nice. Well, might have some stuff I want to bring up. Oh yeah, it's my. How often do you note your last time doing something?
I mean, I think the only thing that I can truly relate to that would be like playing high-level sports.
And did you know it was your last time?
Yeah. I mean, like senior year playing soccer, like that last game, I wasn't planning on playing competitive soccer ever again.
Yeah.
Not necessarily planning, but like I knew that it was never going to be playing for, I guess, really like a purpose and or like a team, a group of people like that. And I mean, ice hockey. I mean, there was the one year that we were playing in that one league was pretty much like I was like, oh, I'm probably never going to play at this level ever again. once we
Yeah.
had done that. So, I mean, I think that was true. But yeah, I mean, pretty much everything else, I think you don't recognize it's your last time doing something for the most part.
No, I mean, I didn't even know it was my last time playing hockey competitively I don't even remember my last game playing competitive hockey. But, I mean, at that point, I already been kind of just, like, filtering out of it.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's, like, after that season where we played in that league that we traveled up and down the East Coast, like, the year after that was more of, like, yeah, we're playing quote-unquote competitive ice hockey, but it wasn't the same level.
No, it was just fuck around level.
Yeah, it was more like, let's enjoy playing instead of, like, trying to... I mean, not that I was ever necessarily trying to go to college for it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I was very aware that based off of where we lived and the teams that we played, that wasn't, it's not like we were getting scouted for something like that.
I think the only way you can get scouted is you play really good hockey here in Maryland, and you don't get scouted really. You end up having to go to another place to then you get scouted.
Exactly.
But here, I don't think it's really.
And the
possible.
cost of that was just not
it's just
worth
not
it. It wasn't
there.
feasible.
Yeah, I mean, I think about the last time, like, I don't know, last time I played competitive lacrosse, I did not know it was going to be my last time playing competitive lacrosse. However, I know exactly when the last game I played, it was actually the state championship game my junior year. I remember because I remember wanting not to play again just because the coach was a kind of just like a shitty dude. And I remember he called me up the first day of tryouts my senior year. He was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I ain't playing again." And then he was like, "Good, we don't need you." I was like, "All right."
It's crazy.
I was like, "All right,
Why'd
dude."
you call me then?
Yeah, he just wanted to call me to fucking fuck with me. I don't know, last time, I gotta think about it, like, the last time I lived at home, I didn't know it was gonna be, like, my last time being, like, my bed in the house.
Yeah, that's one that you can foreshadow, but you don't necessarily compute that in the
Right.
moment.
Right.
Or you do, and those are the types of things where it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do.
Last time I, like, saw my dad in person, I did not know it was gonna be my last time. But it's weird, like, like, with friends, it's like, you don't know when it's gonna be, like, the last time you guys hang out, and then you just kind of fall out, Stuff like that.
And I wouldn't say I've necessarily fallen out with any of my group of friends, but, like, it definitely becomes, like, much less frequent, like, to the point where, like, go years without seeing people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And who knows when I'll see them next. So, I mean, it could very well, some people that I know was the last time. I mean, hopefully not, but yeah, there's definitely a world where some people that I grew up with, I probably might never see ever again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not for any specific reason, but there's definitely a possibility where...
I think when I graduated high school, I was like, I'd never want to see these motherfuckers ever again.
There's a lot of people, like, walking across that stage that you will never see ever again. And a lot of people that even if you saw them in person, you probably wouldn't even recognize them.
And they wouldn't you.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like, I'll see people on social media that kind of, like, pop up and, like, fly by my page. I'm like, I feel like I know that person. And I might, but...
The craziest thing is, like, a name, you see a name and you're like, it seems so familiar. And then you realize, like, oh, wow, I was in school with that person for 6 years, 7 years, 4 years, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's so difficult to jog the memory of, like, interactions with those people.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, when I was in school, I liked to think I knew everyone.
Which is not a true statement.
Which is just invalid.
I mean, we didn't go to a massive schools. It's not like we were in, like, Texas 6A, 7A, whatever those schools are, but, like, we still had...
I mean, my high school was a 2A, 3A.
We still had 300 to 400 kids in a class.
Yeah.
Which it's tough to say. I mean, there were literally people, oh my God, literally people at graduation that I don't think I had ever seen before.
I think I've seen everyone in my grade now interacted with. Absolutely not.
Yeah, okay, that's probably more true. That's probably a statement that's probably more true. But people that I didn't know were in my specific grade, like seeing them walk around, I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that they were in the same grade as me at all.
Right. It's such a weird thing, dude. I was like watching this video of, I think it was a mom saying that she doesn't remember the last time she picked her kid up. I was like, huh.
Sounds
I
like she
don't.
should go pick her kid up.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know the last time of a lot of the things in my life, but it's almost like if you are conscious enough to think that it's the last time, then it won't be your last time.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like thinking about it, like going down that rabbit hole is kind of like a dark and sad way, unless it's like positive things like last time, like, oh, if you're an alcoholic and it's like, oh, the last time I drank
Mhm.
alcohol, like that's a positive thing. Like I
Yeah.
haven't done it in years. But
Yeah.
like for pretty much everything else, it's pretty sad.
Yeah, it is pretty sad. I guess it's more of just like a.
Like when was the last time you were out on a walk or out doing something and you like looked up and you were like, wow, like this is incredible. Like this is really cool. Or like, wow, like this is what life's about.
I think for me, like every time I go on a walk, that's what ends up happening.
But like, do you have that moment where like, you know, you have like a beautiful, like it's like the stars are aligning, like
Yeah.
the sunset's perfect. You're
Uh-huh.
with the people that you love. You're doing something cool. Like I have this vague memory of like longboarding through the River Hill Pass in the back. And it's like that perfect weather day where it's shorts and a t-shirt, but it's not hot. It's like that nice breeze.
Yeah.
It's like a perfect sunset. I'm with a bunch of people who are all having fun. And I remember just looking up and just having my hands out and being like, this is the coolest shit ever.
Yeah.
Like these are the moments that are worth all the shitty times.
I have a memory that pops up when you bring up all that. It's me in Poughkeepsie, just north of Poughkeepsie, New York, in a pool as the sun's going down, like in just like infinite fucking land. No houses around us with people in college. And is like in that
And
moment.
you have one
it
of
was
those,
like,
when it, like in the moment, you have an aha moment. It's
Yeah.
not like you're looking back, oh, that was really cool. It's like sitting right there.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, like this is special.
granted, I was not sober. And-
Whatever.
But the last time that like I have those moments all the time. Like when the sun rises, I have these moments of like,
Yeah. I think a lot of it for me like revolves around like those sunrises or sunsets. Like I've driven on I-25 in Colorado and it was that perfect sunrise where like all of the mountains were snow capped that you could see. And
and they're just
it was like
painted.
it was like a pink hue across all of them at the
Yeah.
top, like just like this picturesque pink hue. And it was just like, it's like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm driving right now, but like, whoa, like this is special.
Oh yeah, dude. There are times where I'm driving to work. I mean, dude, even like 6 a.m.s in DC or 6 a.m.s in Arlington as you're coming down
Mhm.
and you cross over the little bridge and you're literally in Arlington. You're on the Virginia side and you can
Mhm.
look over the river and the sun's rising over DC. The
Mhm.
reflections in the water, the colors in the sky. I mean, that's just one of those things. Like, I wish I could pull over right there and just go sit down at the waterfront and experience this. And it's like, I'm really happy I get to look at it. But at the same time, I wish
You could just
I
sit
didn't
there
have to
and just,
clock
like,
in at work.
you could just turn the mind off and enjoy
Yeah.
what you're seeing. Yeah. And I mean, I think that's the toughest part is like in that, like those moments are so great, but they flee so quickly.
Yes, they do.
Like it's not going to last
no.
all that long.
And my
then
mind goes
you
other
just-
places.
Yeah. And you're like chasing that next one. Like I've
Mhm.
had it numerous times down in the Keys where it's like no wind, perfect sunsets just dropping over on a kayak. Guys are out there fishing or just, I mean, to the point where like when it's that perfect sunset, no one's doing anything. They're just sitting in their kayak looking.
Dude, I will say,
everybody's got
out
a
here-
beer.
Out here, man, sun starts setting. It can get real nice. Yesterday we had a really nice sunset and I went outside and I was like, damn, that's a nice sunset.
Yeah, and that's like, it's like the moment to like just crack a cold one and just sit there and do nothing.
My favorite GIF or meme or series of images combined is the one of Olaf from Frozen. He's sitting down with shades on as the sun's rising and he's sitting there clapping. He's like, well done. Well done. I'm like, that. Yeah, that's how I feel every time. Like, yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, I think the dream is to get to the point where like money's not an issue and you can just sit back and like just watch those sunrises and sunsets without any concerns and just enjoy it.
Yeah.
And be able to sit there for an hour and like not have any other worries.
It's fucked up to me too that like the only reason why I'm up watching the sunrise
is because you're going to work.
It's because
it's not like on your off days you're like, I want to get up and watch this. No, it's
as much as I would want to. I don't go to bed early enough Friday to be waking up Saturday at that time and feel okay. Like it fucks me up though because it's like I really do wish I was like a morning person who could do that, who does that. But my nightly routine is what puts me in that position to not.
Yeah, I think when I lived in Colorado, like I didn't really do too many things on the weekend. So like my ritual was like Saturday morning, wake up early and just go drive into the mountains. And I had a lot of those moments. And then like also the other thing that would get me up would be like if I go and play golf like early in the morning. Because I'd play by myself. So I'd just try to find the earliest tee time so I could be done by like 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'd have the rest of the day to just do nothing. Go to the bar or hang out, get some food.
It's really funny because I used to live a life of waking up as the sun sets and going to sleep after the sun rises.
Yeah, and it's a dangerous one.
That was an interesting one. And I like that one, though.
It's cool if your life supports that.
If your life supports it and that's what you can do. I mean, granted, I don't think my life supported it, but I just lived that life. And, I mean, what I was there to do
at the moment,
did not get achieved.
Yeah.
That's really what it was.
Yeah, you were able to sustain that at that time.
Yes.
For the time period that you were doing it. But, like, if you had a job that supported that, if you were somehow in the nightlife or, you know, some sort of job that was late at night it sucks at work. It always revolves around work.
Yeah, it always does. It always revolves around work, man. Which is an issue in and of itself. But yeah, I've tried to find little pieces of the day. It's usually sunrise, sunset, and that's when I feel like, oh, nice. Like that's real nice. I can appreciate that. I do like getting into work and the sun hasn't risen yet, and then I can watch the sunrise from work. Because then I have a little more time to sit there and be like, oh, nice. Rather than like, I got to look at the road.
Yeah, I'm surprised, like, you guys, like, when I show up on Mondays, aren't up there, like, grilling some food or something. Like, just enjoying it. You guys wait until after.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why either. We do wait until after to cook.
Like, you guys should be up on that deck just hanging out. Cooking some food. Got some music playing or something.
I need to be hungry then.
Well, not necessarily. You don't have to cook when you're hungry. You can cook before you're hungry, and so you have food when you are.
Yeah.
You're not hungry around like 5 or 6 o'clock?
I don't know. Usually just kind of eat whenever I want to.
I think that's fair.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been
eating way too late. That's my problem.
Eating late can get kind of bad, dude.
Because then once I finish dinner, I'm like, okay, now it's time to relax for like 3 or 4 hours. But if you eat dinner at 8 o'clock, then you're like, okay, well, it's like relaxing for 3 or so hours is 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. My other thing though is if I eat too early and I'm awake too late, then I get hungry again. I'm like,
yeah,
I got to just be like, no.
Yeah.
If I'm starting to get hungry again, it's like I just need to go to bed. Just go to bed.
Or have like a healthy snack. Like you just gotta have something that's not terrible for you, like some fruit or something.
Yeah. Which also, I mean, you really shouldn't be eating fruit before you go to bed, though. I feel like that's a lot of sugar to be consuming before.
Probably
bed.
Depends on the fruit that you're eating, but yeah, I mean, or you could have fucking celery or something.
Growing up, I used to have cottage cheese before bed.
Or cottage cheese, or you could do like
casein,
or you could do like granola and yogurt.
Granola yogurt, yeah.
Of a parfait.
Yeah, I've been trying to switch up the stuff that I got.
I'm trying to get on that wave like in the mornings, though I haven't been successful. The yogurt and granola sounds incredible.
It sounds good. I don't do it.
Yeah. There was a place, there was like this all natural grocery store in Fort Collins, probably like 5 or 6 blocks away from where I was living, maybe less, on the way into Old Town. and they had just dispensers of like 60 different types of granola. And it all, like, when you'd walk by, it all smelled so fucking good. And it's just like, I never took advantage of that.
Yeah. My
And
mom makes granola.
Yeah, like if you could do granola with like a sliced up banana, maybe some other fruit, like.
For me, it's like, I don't know, dude. When I think of breakfast, I think of an apple and I think of eggs and like, and like steak or chicken. I just think of like
crazy breakfast. I mean, the first couple made sense, but the egg, chicken or steak really
it's just
threw me off.
protein.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a firm believer that if you can eat well in the first meal.
Have you noticed that if you eat in the morning, you're hungry throughout the rest of the day? Like
Yes.
your appetite is so much
Yes.
stronger throughout the rest of the day. Like if I eat breakfast, I have to eat a lunch.
I don't know. I don't understand the people who say that like they think clearer when they eat. To me, it's like if anything, think clearer and are more driven if I'm not eating. Like if I'm.
I think if you eat a lot of clean, lean food at the right amounts, you don't get that same grogginess. But if you overload, then your body is just trying to process all of that.
Yeah, like when we were doing the G Street project, and I was only getting like 2-3 hours of sleep at night. It was like clean eating. That's all I could afford to do because it was like if I don't, then I'm really fucked. Like I need to eat well so that I have the right proper amount of energy because everything else is fighting against me. And that was real good.
Yeah, I mean, like a good hard-boiled egg in the morning, like a couple of those.
Dude, I was doing breakfast burritos. I like batch them. At some point, I stopped batching them, but I was just making them in the morning. It was like I'm making them at night. No, basically it would be like a tortilla. It'd be a tortilla, like 2 eggs, some steak or chicken, avocado.
That's what I mean. That sounds delicious, but fuck, steak burrito for breakfast, man. I mean, it sounds amazing, but
well, you gotta think like this burrito's gotta last me all day.
You gotta get some power
because I'm not eating lunch.
Yeah.
So and then I would bring an apple and the whole thing of like just.
I remember when you were on the rice and hard boiled egg.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, dude, on the fucking the poverty meals.
Yeah, I remember that pretty well. I mean, there's something to be said about like you don't need. I'd love to be able to go out and eat whatever the fuck I want every day for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something to be said that you really don't need that vast selection of shit. Like it's just simpler just to have whatever you need to power you through. And if it's not a ton of food, like it's just easy. And I keep telling myself, I'm like, I need to get on that grind. I need to start packing a lunch. Like I need to just be more disciplined. Like, and I just am struggling with it so much.
I would like to pack lunches, yes. The only problem I have with this again is I don't like to eat during my work day. For me, it's like it could very well just be because when I do eat during work at lunch, it's because we're going out to lunch, and so you're obviously getting something that's not great for you.
Yeah,
because I'm not the kind of guy who just orders a salad, which I probably could and should, but I'm not. So it's like I'm getting a sandwich with the boys.
Even a salad, when you get it at a place, it's typically has a shitload of dressing.
Yeah,
and it's got a lot of stuff in it.
Exactly.
It's not like a super clean salad.
And it's always too much food, so I get way too full, and then I'm just stuck. And so it's like I better get all my work done before I fucking need to go eat lunch, because after lunch, I'm going to be slacking. So I just skip lunch at this point. I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to go to lunch. And if I do, it's more of like I just want to be with the team and we'll grab some food.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to have like the thing is like at home, like I'll make a great sandwich. Typically not even on work days. It's like on the weekends. Like I'll go in and I'll slice up a tomato. I'll like get all of the lettuce and pickles and all this stuff. The problem is when you're taking that somewhere, it just gets fucking like all gross.
Well, you just got to go completely deconstructed.
Yes.
And then you have to build it at work. Or you could do what I was doing, which was 2 hard-boiled eggs and some rice for lunch, which did eventually grow into some chicken and rice. But I don't know. Even then, it's like it feels weird, dude. It feels weird to like chunk time out to eat in the middle of my day, which isn't in my brain going to like help me at all.
No, but
That
if you
could be
are
false.
really hungry, though, that's when
Yes.
it really sucks. Is if
Once you start
get-
getting really hungry, then
Yeah.
it's like that's all you're thinking.
you hit the threshold where it's like I'm hungry, I physically feel that I'm hungry, and then you hit
Yeah.
the threshold of like I'm really fucking hungry, and then it's hard to focus on anything. Like people who fast, I don't know how the fuck they do it.
Well, I think it's the first few days. What I keep hearing is like first few days is like really hard, but after that, your body will start getting used to it. You don't feel nearly as hungry, and like you're basically just living off of your fat, and that in and of itself provides enough energy for you to operate. I have been also seeing a lot of research going on about how fat water only fasts is a great way to prevent cancer, because the cancer cells have bad mitochondria and they are solely looking for glucose or glutamine, and the lack of intake of food, which means the lack of
Deprives it.
glucose
Mhm.
because your body ends up using ketones.
How long are you supposed to fast?
I don't know, but I do know that I think a lot of it has been saying around like 72 hours minimum. So a 3-day fast minimum.
3-day fast, no food.
No
Like,
food, just water.
You're never eating in that period
No,
of time.
just water and salt.
It's gotta be brutal. I mean,
Dude, like Kevin James went on like a 41-day water only fast.
how is that
And
possible?
he's fat.
I guess that, yeah.
So fat people can fast a lot longer than someone who's not. Like I could sit here and like technically you could just fast all the fat away. You're in a 100% caloric deficit if you're just drinking water.
But isn't it stripping your muscles?
Yeah. You will eventually. It does eventually kill some of the muscle, but the whole point
Is it not taking the muscle though first? I thought that's how that
No,
worked.
no.
Is it going to eat the muscle prior to eating
no.
the fat?
Once you enter ketosis, you end up just going burning straight fat, because that's what it's doing. It's turning your fat into ketones, or it's turning the blood. It's using the fat. I don't know. It's something about ketones in the blood instead of glucose. Or
I need to go get some more ketones.
ketone IQ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
I like that stuff. It was pretty good.
But I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I wonder, like if you are worried that you like have some type of cancer, I think the fast is the right way to start.
I mean, fuck. Do we need to go on a 3-day fast challenge?
Yeah, I'm down to do a 3-day fast. I've been curious about it. I'm like, I'm not healthy, and I would like to try it out, see if it works.
I need to get more.
At least like start.
I need to get more active. Last week, I went for a bike ride, and it was eye opening. Like I felt strong, like muscle wise strong, but the cardio was kicking my ass. And I had my Apple Watch on, and it tracked my heart rate. And at one point, it said my heart rate hit 198 BPM, which is well too high. I mean, that's like danger level.
Yeah. That could get pretty bad. But that's good. Yeah, we took a week off of lifting, pretty much. The bench was down. Billy just got a new one, so the new bench is in. Bill, did you build that today, or did you just disassemble the old?
No, I just sent the old one out.
Okay, so the old one is now gone. The new one is here, but not built.
Is it the same one or?
No, it's a different one. It's a far better one. It should be, at least from all the research we were doing.
Was it the one that you guys looked at originally?
No, it's
No.
a different one. So after doing a bunch of research, Billy decided that the one that we were looking at originally, though, it was a great one. It apparently the material of the pad, like the actual leather kind of vibe, wasn't great,
And the seats are way too small.
and apparently the seats are way too small. So Bill proposed 4 options that we could go with. Filtered through all of them. We learned as much as we could about them, and pulled the trigger on one.
Yeah, the Night or the Rep Nighthawk or whatever it's called.
Yeah, we can pull it up real quick.
Not that I'm too happy about spending. In my mind, I just feel like a bench should never cost that much. But
Yeah, I don't think it's really that expensive for a bench that's going to keep you from dying if you have too much weight.
Looks
on.
nice.
Yeah, it should be real good. They have this is their.
Looks like
I
a
get
better
in-
design than the one that was.
I was about to say, in the good, better, best scheme of things, though, it's in the better, not necessarily the best. I think there's one step above it.
but
like-
this brand is highly
Rep is
Rated.
good.
Yeah, this
The-
is
the
the
black
one
wing.
that's supposedly the fucking bee's knees, but I think what makes it different is like this little kind of like gimmicky thing called their no gap something.
Technology.
It's
where
got
it's
a
like
different like hinge mechanism there.
right here on the bottom side of the seat.
It's like the one that we used to have.
It does use the ladder system, but this is definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care as long as it's stable and like I don't feel like I'm gonna die and we can hit the list properly and the material doesn't just break. I think this is actually a very appropriate price. It's $50 cheaper than the bench I proposed. I don't think Billy got the foot attachment. Did you get the leg roller?
No, it wasn't available.
Okay, so Billy did not get the leg roller. It's on pre-order. You can pre-order it, I guess, and they'll start shipping out June 4th. So I guess in theory we could pre-order one. It's $170. I think we just try to get through without it.
Yeah.
I don't find us doing a lot of decline exercises. And I also think it's one of those things, if you want to start doing decline at this point, we just get a dedicated decline.
Yeah.
I am curious to see how this holds up with hip thrust because I think the next purchase will be a hip thrust specific bench or just a flat bench, but it needs to get bolted down. So it's like now you got to pick a spot and that, that's a whole ordeal there. But I have seen some, I'm blanking on the name of it, but there's only one of them that was actually like.
What, by Titan Fitness?
No, it's a different brand. This one.
French Fitness?
Yeah, this is the only one that like looks like it's what we would want.
Surprised the bench isn't at an angle.
How so?
Some of them have like a roller pad kind of vibe, but like
you think that the bench would be at an angle because you lean back on it.
I guess
Correct.
it's fair, yeah.
But that's basically what I was looking at.
In my mind, I figured you'd slip more if it was parallel to your back.
Good.
I don't know. Yeah, probably, maybe. It's also like
Probably just depends on the angle at which it's at.
Yeah.
What are the little
I think
things on the
ideally
side?
you'd want one that actually tilts with you. So as you come down,
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the point of the roller.
Yeah,
Or the circular one.
like that joint.
Yeah. But that's like a machine, it looks like.
Yeah, like you get under it, you slap the weights on the sides.
It's nice that it has like an angled footrest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
Yeah. But a lot of them, what I've been looking at have just been like really expensive for a single use case. And that's my problem. Is like
Go up. Scroll up. Is that Rogue one just a bar you put on a what the fuck am I trying to say?
Pivot pad?
Yeah, like do you put that just on?
the bar, I guess.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's weird.
that's not a bad idea.
I would feel really weird about that though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I feel very weird
Like it's
about
not
that.
connected to anything.
What is the pad made of?
Padding.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just spins with the bar.
No, but what is it made of?
Trying to find that out.
Soft foam.
A rigid core. Who knows what the fuck that means? Probably wood.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
sure they've tried it. I mean, it's coming from Rogue. It's got to be half decent. 4.6 stars.
What was I waiting for? Ingenious concept.
Yeah, and I mean, that makes it so you don't have to go buy a whole new
Flawed
bench and
execution.
stuff.
But you need to go buy a whole new bar.
Great ingenious concept.
Which you
for the
might as well
people who-
spend the money on a fucking.
I mean, I guess if
you
you
gotta have
have
a bar here, so you need a second bar.
I
Right.
guess that is true.
So then you're looking at it, and I mean, at that point, it's like we might as well buy like an actual good fucking bar. So you're going, like,
You're
the next
buying
bar
another
I'm gonna.
Ohio bar.
Well, yeah, I would end up doing the this joint,
The Ohio Power Bar.
the power bar. So it has that center knurling rather than the one that we have out there, which doesn't. And this is the bare steel one. So this one will like kind of patina over time rather than the I think stainless is like OD expensive. Yeah.
What's the price difference? I can't see it.
Well, stainless is $435. Bare steel is $285.
Oh, okay.
So significant difference. I actually do really like the bar that we have.
Yeah, I think it's nice.
It's a nice bar, dude. I was a little like apprehensive to to
It's
buying
not going to
the
be
book.
red at some point, though.
Well, no, I think if we just clean it, it will be. It's Cerakote, so we're actually rubbing the rubber off onto the handles. It's not the paint coming off. Really, I mean, I know you are getting like a little bit of a red hue on there,
Yeah.
but I think we're majoritively getting black, whatever that material is that's sitting on.
The bar was $365.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Cerakote.
I spent some good monies on the gym stuff.
Yeah, the setup that we got is pretty elite, though.
Well, not really.
Titan Fitness.
We're still hurting. We're still hurting. We need dumbbells, dude.
Oh yeah, but that's insane.
Like kettlebells or something.
Yeah,
Kettlebells would be nice.
Kettlebells would be nice. Only problem is usually they sell kettlebells in singles.
Yeah, I think you'd have. Yeah,
and they can get really pricey.
I'm sure it's probably just the same as
There
getting
you go,
dumbbells.
the weight vest.
They're actually way more expensive than dumbbells.
Let's get a 9-pound one for $40.
26 pounds costs $63.
The 9 pounds cost $40.
Yeah, I mean,
And you don't really need any.
kettlebells are.
You don't really need any light kettlebells.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
dude.
I'm saying,
Kettlebells
that's
are not
why-
cheap at all. You're better off just buying. Where's the kettlebell set? Where does it say that at?
Power block adjustable kettlebell right there.
Just get the sand kettlebells.
These are the ones you can buy in sets. Yeah, these ones you can buy in sets. You can get one of each. So if you want to send two, you're 1,200 in, and you're only getting up to 70 pounds, and they're not like normal weight.
The fuck? Why would you have a 13-pound kettlebell? And
9,
44
13,
pound?
18.
26. So weird.
62, 53, 44.
40 and 44. It's like such a small increment, and then it jumps up to 53.
Really weird. Not a huge fan of
But
dumbbells.
that's how much?
The bet.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's if you wanted to. Right.
Yes, sir.
The next option here, which isn't like a horrible option, but I think this is the best price per pound, is the 5 to 100 pound set
With the rack.
with you need the rack. The racks, plural. You need.
Yeah, I mean, if you get that many dumbbells, you definitely want the rack.
You want a rack.
It's not like you just
And
have
you're
like
looking at
two.
2,900. So just think about that, right? That right there.
It's a pretty good
20
deal right now, too. Holy shit.
2,900. Okay. That Iron Grip brand that I was looking at because it was
Didn't you say it was like 14,000 or something like that?
$15,000
Yep.
for 5 to 100 as well. Both
Yeah.
dumbbells.
I mean, you got to think, though, like, you make this investment, like, until you break one of these, you never buy another set.
No.
And once you have it, then you just, if you did break one, you replace just that one. Like,
Exactly.
This is a lifetime expense right here.
Absolutely. I mean, if you take good care of them.
Yeah, which, I mean, they're in a climate controlled area.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not many people are using them.
Nope.
I think you buy that once and you have it for forever.
Yep. I agree. I mean, it's
It would be really sad if that price goes back up to $4,700.
yeah. Granted, I have not seen that price go up ever.
Huh.
No.
So I think this is the price, and
Yeah,
it's
the
just a
springs-
marketing tactic.
The spring strength was the winter strength.
Yeah, it used to be winter strength and the same thing. But who knows? Maybe they get to a point
I
where
mean,
they're like,
that dumbbell set, though, is perfect.
yeah,
You don't need anything else.
no, it's 5 to 100 pounds. Anything over
It's
100
everything-
pounds is
it's
just
everything you
like
need.
vanity.
Yeah, it's everything you need.
It's literally everything you need, dude. Everything from your working little forearm all the way out to you're hitting deep shrugs and heavy deadlifts with dumbbells, big lifts out on the hundreds. Just doing farmer carries with hundreds. Like, that's what that gets you. But yeah. Granted, and then you gotta wonder, like, okay, that's 2,100 pounds. How are we getting it here? Freight?
It's got to be freight. I mean, I'm sure there's freight costs associated with it. You get an Olympic hex bar as well.
Absolutely,
yeah,
we need to
dude.
get a hex bar. Yeah, trap bar deadlifts are a necessity.
So you just checking this out right now?
Once Billy hands over his credit card, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go fuck myself.
Whoa.
Free shipping.
Dude, fuck yeah, dude. Free shipping? Fuck.
I mean, on 2,100 pounds.
On
worth of
2,100
stuff,
pounds,
dude.
free shipping is fucking...
That's crazy.
Fuck, dude.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that have free shipping at 2,100 pounds.
Yeah, Bill, pull your credit card out. We're sending it.
Hell no.
What do you mean, dude? Free shipping. You can return it after 30 days, Bill.
Okay, then let's keep returning it every 30 days.
That's fine.
So, like, I never actually have to pay for anything.
You just gotta pay for the first.
Unfortunately, your payment method's in here.
Also, Billy, you're gonna want to blank this out on screen.
Oh my god, how far?
Or hour 17 in
Oh my god.
into the raw. You're definitely gonna want to fucking blank that out.
Okay.
And also, just, you know what? Just blank out the fucking important information that might be used against us.
No.
How do we garner? I mean, we need to start putting out some fucking content of us in the gym. And then who knows? Maybe we get some sympathetic brands or someone who wants
those guys
to
are
help us
fucking
out.
stupid. And here's a rack.
You never fucking know.
fucking maybe.
These guys are fucking homunculoid pieces of shit.
I think if
Here's
we
a
just start
bench.
doing reviews on the shit that we got in there,
Mm-hmm.
lift, review the rack
Yeah, this rack is made of metal.
for $250. That rack is holding up.
It's like
It was only-
$500.
Then you got fucking
$250 for that.
you got ripped off
Hell no. Why the fuck would I buy a $250 fucking bench?
because that's what you ended up buying.
I got $400.
It was on sale.
It wasn't on sale.
So there's their hip thrust joint. I think right there.
Oh well, look at that, $400 in black. That's really weird because when I checked it, it was at $250, but I guess they must have had a holiday pricing when I looked at it.
Damn, so I got fucked out of $150.
Look, for $500, this thing is not worth it. For $250, it's worth it.
I think it's worth it at $500.
I don't know, dude. It doesn't
What's the next
feel
one up?
super sturdy, the T3. And this is where you start getting into way more accessories that you can buy for it. So that's really the differentiator that I've noticed. And I think these are thicker metal. But I mean, that's what you're looking at. But as you can see, you do get a little more options. It is a little bit more robust. Dude, I can't get by though the Rogue Power Rack or Monster Rack.
Oh yeah, you said that you were looking at like
power
the
racks.
CR5 or some shit like that, or CR6,
Yeah, it was
RM6.
It was the RM4. Yeah, this guy
Yeah, okay.
in black. What do you mean? Okay,
I think it's gotta be
$1,800
way more
bucks.
sturdy. I like the dual pull-up bar. That one, yeah, that one's nice because then you can put on, you can attach the climbing, like the grip stuff. It'll clip onto the top one and it uses the bottom one to like rest against.
oh.
So you could add like if you want to do any finger work and stuff.
I mean, let's see the price difference between that and that. That's 1870.
It's actually cheaper.
Oh wait, hold on. There you go.
It's actually cheaper.
It's actually cheaper for that.
And the top bar is thicker and the bottom one's thinner.
Yeah, this one's the knurled stainless steel. That's what I would want, and then swap these out for actual fucking bars. God damn it, Bill. And then it comes out to $19.95. But this, I mean, you can just see how much more robust
It
this
does
is.
look quite more looks quite
I mean, look how much bigger the bolts are.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking huge. Like this would be like a you don't worry about this ever.
Yeah.
Like you don't got to worry about this shit no matter what.
Well, that's our second rack.
That's the second rack, man. Whenever
We need that and dumbbells.
that and some dumbbells and the fucking treadmill.
And the hex bar.
I did try to buy a treadmill though, and like the guy basically he was like, "Hey, just so you know, like I'll come drop it off for $50." And I was like, "Okay, thanks for letting me know." And he was like, "I can come do it today. Where are you?" I was like, "No, like it's okay, you know, like I don't need it today." He's like, "I'll come drop it off today. Like, where are you?" I was like, "No, like I cannot take it today." It was a Monday. I was like, "I can't take it today." And he was like, "Okay, just letting you know, like I have other people trying to buy it right now. Like it will be gone before the weekend." I was like, "That's fine. And do what you got to do. If you got to sell it, sell it. I'm not going to ask you to wait."
What treadmill were you looking at?
It was a Nordic Track 1750. And apparently it's pretty good. It's commercial. At least it says the
How
word
much was
commercial.
it?
700.
Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
Are there more available?
No. And like the guy was basically like, "Yeah, I'm moving, I'm downsizing, I don't want this." And I was like, "Okay, great." But it was weird because like it started off at 800. When I hit him up about it and I was like, "Hey, are you willing to negotiate price?" He immediately dropped it to 7. And before I could he immediately dropped it to 7. Before I could respond, he raised it back to 750, which was weird. And then he was like, "I'll add it like for another $50, I'll deliver it." So we're back to 800. Okay, that's weird. And then so when he said the whole thing of like this week, you know, I won't have it by the weekend, I was like, "That's fine, dude. Do what you got to do. Sell it."
Is it off the marketplace?
I don't know. I haven't checked. But I got a little weirded out because after he said that, and I was like, "Go ahead, sell it. Like I don't need it if you're gonna sell it." He was like, "Where are you right now?" I was like, "What?" I was like, "I can't take it right now." He's like, "Well, where are you going to be? I'll come deliver it on Saturday." I'm like, "No." He's like, "Give me the address." I'm like, "No." So it got really weird.
Yeah, that could have been something bad.
And he started really pressing me for like where I'm at. And I was like, I just stopped responding.
Yeah.
And then he hit me up on Saturday. Was like, "You still want it? I'm ready. I have it ready." I'm like, "No, I don't. You're pushing it way too hard.
You're taking stolen merchandise off of somebody.
Well, it's like you're working really hard. Like he kept trying to convince me to have him deliver it. And I'm like, I'd rather just come pick it up. Like, yeah, I had to coordinate that part on my end, but like the convenience versus I don't know you. I don't know what your motive is here. And like, God forbid you pull up and inside of what I would think would be where the treadmill is you and your homies. Like,
What if
I'm not
yeah,
getting
it had a
run
weird
down.
vibe.
what if he was
Yeah.
like, "I'll give this to you for free if I touch you"?
I'd be like, "I got a dude for you. His name's Bill. Touch him all you want."
Free
Dude's all
stuff.
about that, actually.
I'm about that free stuff.
Yeah, a treadmill would be nice. If we could have a treadmill in there during workouts, that would be pretty elite.
Yep. Treadmill would be cool. I think it's hard to find like a decent treadmill that's not just like a piece of shit though. I think like a lot of them are just kind of shitty.
You need a pretty robust treadmill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Commercial grade would be nice,
It would be.
just not cheap.
No, you're looking at like 15 to 17 off the rip no matter what.
Yeah.
For like baseline.
But I mean, running would help
Everything.
significantly.
Running, walking, fucking backward walking. You know.
I mean, if you could, and I mean, given where you guys are, you guys would really have to drive somewhere if you wanted to run outside to do it like safely, just because your road's not great and there's no sidewalk, of course. But like, if you could do 10 miles a week running, I mean, like that would get you in shape quick.
Yeah. That of course it would.
You do 2 miles a day during the week,
Yeah. I'm not there.
and it's not as bad. I mean, but the thing is, though, you pace it. You do like you try to get through. I mean, you do like a warm up, try to get through a mile running, and then you do a little cool down. Like you walk a little bit, and then you bring it back up. Like you're not just gonna run 2 miles straight off the rep
No.
in your current state.
Yeah.
I don't think I would do it either. I mean, I could, but I'd be hurting. But yeah, but once you have it though, you have the ability and the flexibility to, like
Mm-hmm.
you could be on there for 35 minutes and you get through like 2 good miles during that period of like running, but there's also a lot of walking, and
Yeah.
there's nothing better than just fucking dripping sweat on the treadmill. It's like, when you're lifting, like
Yeah.
depending on how you're lifting, I've noticed like you never really like profusely sweating. I mean, I think there's moments or how hard you're working out can get there, but like I haven't been one typically to ever get there to that point. But then you hop on the treadmill and you're just fucking just dripping in sweat.
Yeah.
Get that heart moving and it just starts sweating like crazy.
I mean, we're not lifting hard enough to be breaking that much of a sweat. There's also too much of a break period in between sets. If you really want to, I think you have to drop down to like a fucking 45
do like
second.
some sort of superset where you're always moving. If someone else is going to hop in the rack, you go do something else while they're doing that.
Yeah. I mean, I will be honest, dude. When I'm squatting, man, I start sweating. Like, but
I think it's a different. But I think it's a different.
It is a different sweat.
Like,
it is a different sweat. It'd be different if you were doing like a bunch of like hang cleans.
Yeah.
Like if you were doing like that type of shit, hang cleans and the pull ups and the fucking like goblet squat or some crazy, exactly.
That
would get you going.
Aerobic.
Yeah, once you start running circuits, I feel like is where you start really burning it. I mean, I used to lift like that and it's great, but now recently, just with 2-3 people, where it's not just me by myself. I can't.
We just need some more equipment too.
Yeah, like another rack and another. It would be nice to have 2 squat racks that way. Like
2 squat racks would be crazy.
Yeah,
2 squat racks and dumbbells.
Some dumbbells, 2 squat racks, another bench. But that's all future shit. It's so expensive that it's like it can't happen right now. But
yeah, I mean, but
it's something that we have to work.
Need fucking more money.
Yeah, there's a way we can do it.
It could be so easy if we just had more money.
Yeah, right. Ain't that the truth, man? That's the word of law right there, dog.
I mean, if we had $6,000 that we could allocate for that and just get the dumbbells, another rack, another bar, another bench, a treadmill.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 treadmills.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I mean, then it's like you have to work out for an hour and a half every day.
I don't think hitting the hour and a half is a hard thing. It's just the quality of the hour and a half.
Yeah.
When you don't have all the equipment that you could have and you're stuck. I mean, granted, you can do a lot of lifts with what we got. You can do a lot of workouts with what we have. But you are definitely missing some of those like balancing things. Like dumbbells to me is like the equalizer, where barbells is just like raw strength, but you can push through like strength imbalances.
Yeah,
like
one
if you're
side's stronger than the other. Yeah, no. When you start doing like dumbbell presses, that's when you realize which arm's stronger than the other one.
Oh yeah, you find out pretty quick when like your left arm can pump. Like for me, it's like my left arm can pump out X amount of reps, and my right arm is like X minus 3, and it's like okay, so I definitely have a weak spot on my right side. But you don't find that out until you start hitting dumbbells and you start doing those kind of things. But that's like to me how you balance it out is dumbbells.
More equipment, speakers.
Yeah. That's
some
huge.
more mats.
More mats, definitely. Speakers for sure. More, dumbbells, period.
We already got the mini fridge. We just need to be stocked up on protein drinks.
Water and
protein drinks. So if you want to sponsor us, we could use a protein sponsor. Transparent Labs, if you're watching this, we prefer you.
Yeah.
But we're open to see who comes to the door as long as it's not some Temu shit.
Transparent Labs would be sick if you guys ever want to sponsor an up and coming non-proven
fitness group,
which
we haven't put out any fitness content. We keep saying we're going to. We haven't done anything because we need to. If we really want to do it, we want to take it seriously. Like we got to do some before and after pictures.
Yeah.
Like because if we show some people like
before and after pictures, before and after numbers and like stats on like what we can do.
Well, that's like we should set a challenge, like a 4-month challenge.
Well, like for me, I want to go and hit the 1,000-pound club.
Well, no, we're at the stage where like we've gotten through a couple of weeks, like you guys more than me, but like we're getting it moving in the right direction. It's like all right, now we should take weight, we should take before pictures, and then like really like lean into like we're gonna go on a 4-month challenge, we're going to get through the 4 months. And if we stop doing it after that, it is what it is. But we all look at each other and say, we're going to do it for 4 months. And we do it.
Yeah.
And we see what the results are. I mean, we could do 6 months. We could say here in, what are we in? We're in the 5th month by November of this year.
We're in April. That's the 4th.
4th month? Okay,
Yeah.
so by October, which is a perfect time because it's still going to be, kind of warm and stuff. By October, what do we look like?
I think it's way different.
How much strength have we increased?
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to start doing that, if we're going to do that, you got to start taking the diet seriously, though, too. Then it's
More
like,
serious, yes. Yeah.
the fuel of the fucking machine, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're if you want to maximize your potential.
Maximize it, correct.
I think
but
that's
I mean,
really
like,
what it is.
all right, get on a better diet. Like, I don't think I can dive into, like, the intense diet.
Oh, no, it's not really intense diet, dude. It's just like your macros need to hit. Like, you need to hit an X amount of protein. For someone of your body type, I think that's all you really would be worried about is your protein. Like, your calorie count, you're not fat. Like, and if you're grinding, it doesn't really matter too much your calories in.
So are we going to go on this 6 month journey?
Bill.
Are we going to go on this are you guys going to go with me on this 6 month journey? It's going to be something that we can talk about.
Yeah, dude, I'll go.
It's a fucking video and we got to start filming.
Yeah, we should get a camera.
Like that's how people want to be, why they'd want to partner with us is if they see us do something for 6 months and we actually show results. Like they're like, oh, these guys will actually do it.
All right. Let's fucking do it.
Yes, sir.
Go get fucking cut. I was going to say swoly moly, but I think the goal here is cut. At least for myself. Cut-ish.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to put on some lean muscle.
Yeah, I mean, me too. I think that's easier than for me losing weight. Burning fat versus putting on muscle. I find that's a lot easier for me to do because I just eat a lot. So I don't really run into the muscle part, but fat part for sure.
All right, well, we're going to have to figure out these workouts, the days that we're going to do them on, and kind of just say that this time we're going to do it.
6 days a week. That's what I lift.
6 days a week.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Is that maybe 5 for you?
No, I'm just trying to figure out when I can factor this into my days.
5 a.m.
5 days a week.
We could do the 5 a.m.s.
5 a.m.'s hurt.
It's going to hurt.
But
that's the easiest way to not affect the rest, everything else that's going on.
Well, it's also the easiest way to, when you walk in, you're consistent.
Yeah.
Because, it's not based on how your day was. As long as you got a good night's sleep, you should be fine. That's a brutal one, dude. I mean, especially like for people who don't wake up early, it's really hard to wake up early. Like, Billy, what's the earliest you've been waking up recently?
Like 3 o'clock.
Okay, so that's not true. If anything, you're going to bed at 3.
I'd say 4.
Really? You're going to bed at 4?
No, waking up at 4.
A.M.?
Yeah.
To do what?
I'm awake at 4.
Yeah, rise and grind.
Oh, you wake off and jerk off for like the next 6 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Until you got to head to work?
Yeah, get those biceps going.
Right. Jesus.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Max, when are you waking up normally?
We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Not early.
Well, there you go.
I mean, I have the ability to. Like, I
think it's really about the nighttime.
What is early to you guys, I guess?
2 a.m.?
Oh, that's weird.
I mean, that's ridiculously early. I would say
that's
like
weird.
4:30 is about the earliest I'd ever really consider doing. I mean, 4:30 like hurts, and I can't even imagine doing that consistently. Like 5 to 5:15 would be like if I ever had a consistent early morning thing.
That's like super early. Like I would never not consider anything before 8 to be not super early.
Really?
Yeah.
Waking up at 8 is late.
Yeah, no, that's
waking up after the sunrise. You can't
That's early for me.
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah, I
not
mean,
consider it.
I guess like in theory, if I'm really talking was waking up early and not like just for myself, but I would consider anything before 6 a.m. An early wake up.
Yeah, I think, yeah. I mean, like 6 is like not unheard of. So like I would say prior to like anything earlier than 6 is an early wake up.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
I'm
like,
not trying to be fucking Mark Wahlberg out here waking up at 4 a.m.
no. I mean, look, there's something to be said about being able to wake up early,
But
get
you
your
go to
shit
bed
done.
early as shit, though.
You have to go to bed early, though. Like tomorrow, I'm going to wake up at 3, which means automatically from right now, I have 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours.
You're waking up tomorrow at 3?
Yeah, to get to MSC by 5. I might wake up at 4 and get there at 6. But, yeah, I mean, if I were to go to sleep right now, I'd only have 7.5 hours to get there by 6.
That's the painful thing is like when I'm falling asleep at 12 o'clock and I have my alarm set for anything before 6, I'm like, wow, this is not good.
Yeah, I mean, literally last week or the other week, I was like, I wasn't sleeping at all, and like I just had to call out because I was like, I can't sleep, and then I was just doing 2-hour. It's like when I start doing these like really short night sleeps, I end up just not being able to sleep again anymore, and then it takes me like I fell asleep at 5 o'clock on the couch. Billy came home, kind of woke me up. I went to bed,
So
and
that's
I
the
slept
thing,
till
though,
5
too.
a.m.
Like,
the
if
next
you
morning.
are doing that 5 a.m. workout, 5:15 workout, by the time you hit 8 o'clock at night, like, you want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Like, your body is ready.
Yeah.
So, like, you get on that grind, and it happens more naturally healthy sleep.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely beneficial. My problem also
If I was your guys' neighbors, it'd be a whole lot easier. The thought of having to wake up and drive 20-ish minutes to get here at 5 and
Shit.
to get here by 5 a.m. for a workout, like,
to then
that's
have to
brutal.
go back.
To then have to go back and not know what the fuck to do with myself for the next few hours.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's
rough.
the thing where it's like, I'm like, I could work, but like I have a set time of getting all, like, when I stop working. So then it's like I'm just putting in like extra hours.
Yeah,
But then maybe, like, that may open up a whole new world of enjoyment of like you get home at like 6:30, make some food, and like I can just sit there and like watch TV. Like, that's a weird thought. Like,
Yeah.
being able to like just relax in the morning.
before anyone
That sounds
knows,
kind
yeah.
of cool.
Do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, like that sounds pretty sweet to have an hour and a half ish in the morning to be like, oh, okay, what am I gonna do now?
Dude, trust me. I mean, I've noticed for me, there's a few things that change dramatically my quality of life. Number one, if I can work from home. Right? If I can work from home, I'm eating better.
I mean, I'll put it this way, working from home is nice. I think it leads to a lot of distractions. I also think that it leads to an unhealthy amount of time you spend inside your house.
Yeah.
I think you feel disassociated from your coworkers and just like the world outside.
Yeah.
Yes, is it nice that you have access to your kitchen at all times? Absolutely. Is it nice that you're in your own home and you can, it's just comfortable? Yes. But
Yeah.
I think the world is finding there is a weird side of, like, an unhealthy side of working from home every day.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of those in moderation things that's really beneficial.
Yeah, I
But-
mean, like, if you can do 2 or 3 days from home, I think that's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Like, because then you still get out into the office or wherever you have to go, and you're still around people. You're keeping that social energy up. But yeah, if you're at home, I mean, if you do every day at home and you never have to go to the office, I'm sure some people, like, it works perfectly for them. But I'd say the vast majority of people, like, it's great until it's not all that great.
Yeah. I just wish that I could wake up at 5 normally and not have to.
Get in the car and go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you could wake up at 5 and go work out and you're not like rushing to get out of the door after that, like, yeah, that's a whole different, like, in that sense, yeah, that'd be awesome.
And I get I guess the questions after that would be like, why are you leaving for work at 5? Why are you trying to get to work so early? And my reasoning is like the traffic is just absurd.
Yeah, no, I mean, if we live somewhere different, it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like,
to go 20, 25 miles, it's taking you 2 hours some days.
Dude, it's ridiculous. And it's like that's why I go early. It has nothing to do with me wanting to go early. If I could work 9 to 5 normal, I would work 9 to 5 normal. Like, I don't want to be up working at fucking 5 a.m. because that means I was awake at 3. Like, I don't like that at all. Now, I would rather wake up at 5, go hit a workout, or 6, hit a workout till 7, 7:30, come inside, shower, eat, get ready. It's 8:30-ish. You know, I chilled, did my thing, took my time.
It's one of those things where it's like, if it would be amazing if our line of work was close to home.
Yes.
Like if we only had, if our office was one of the shittier parts too is even our offices are an hour away.
Yes.
Like if our office was 15 minutes away, like that would be awesome.
It would be cool if we could get like a satellite office in where we used to live in that town. But
yeah, I mean, the original office was in that area.
And that's fucked up. It's like, that'd be sick. Because it's like, all right, that's an easy 30-minute drive to work.
Oh, if
on a bad
it was
day.
And on a bad day.
Like, that's fresh. Like, I used to work at a restaurant that was 5 minutes most from my house.
Yeah.
Like, waking up and going to work then was a lot easier than now.
Yeah, having a constant commute that's sub 30 minutes, I think the work from home aspect's great, but if you have something like that where your commute's sub 30 minutes, you go to the same place every day, like that's also a big changer as well.
Like for me, right? Like let's say, all right, I show up at work 5 a.m. I should, after 8 hours, be getting off around 1 o'clock. Now, let's say there's something that needs to continue to get done while I'm there. Now it's 3 o'clock. Now it's 5 o'clock. I've just added 4 hours of work or 2 hours of work and just slapped on an extra hour onto my drive home than what I normally would have had. It's like, that's the math I'm doing in my brain where I'm like, fuck that shit. And it's not like if I were to shift that later, I would just end up taking the time off my drive home and just moving it to my drive in. That's all it would do.
Yeah, no, there's no, I mean, either, or you start working 14 hours.
Yeah, or you do a weird thing like you know, kind of like one of our guys does, show up at 2. Show up at noon.
If you showed up at like 10:30, 11, you'd miss a lot of the traffic, and then if you left at 7. If you showed up at 11, worked till 7, that's not
it's not horrible, dude. Like that is a way we could go about it. And I've talked to my boss, and he has said, like if that's what works for you, that's fine. It's just you gotta let people know that that's what you're gonna do. Because as of now, I definitely think it's pretty known that I start early. Like that is, it's like Chris and I are both just like start us off early as fuck. Like fuck it.
I mean, because the goal of that is you get off and you actually have daylight left.
Yes, I have daylight left, and then if I luck out and I get off even a little bit early, like an hour, 30 minutes early, then I luck out and I get off an hour, 30 minutes early ish, and it's just less traffic once again, and now I have even more of the sunlight.
Yeah,
but
all right, well, I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, we're nearing 2 hours.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening. We will catch you next week on the podcast. Hopefully we have updates about the pool being swimmable.
Yep. Updates about pool being swimmable. Maybe
6-month transformation solidification going on.
Yes. And a 6-month transformation solidification. Yes. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for joining us here.
Adios.
Peace.